Hi Nigel, settle down. There is so much to cover today. Before I get into it, can I just suggest you get Claudia Winkleman down to Kent straight away to work out who the traitors are that went behind Linda's back and leaked that Zoom video. But also a quick message to the traitor, I wouldn't worry about it because apparently head office are investigating it, which means it'll be Zia that did Doge. Doge did nothing. You're going to be fine. Oh, sorry, I don't know how that slide of you with the Russian ambassador that you said you had never met got back into this video, sorry. Also, looks like the Northumberland branch of Reform have got a few issues as well. They're saying that the head office are a little bit like the mafia. Or maybe some other group that just like to control the narrative. Now, I know that you know that Carol Cadwalder's got a bee in her bonnet about you and Russia and stuff because you never answer questions from her. But she's claiming that Nathan Gill was a little bit better connected to the Kremlin than we've been led to believe. I mean, here's Nathan with Claire Powell. Claire Powell, who is currently running for the by-election down in Caerphilly. But I hadn't realised that the rumours are that you want him to be the leader of the Senedd in Wales. So I'm really surprised with all of that in mind to find out that Reform are refusing to answer questions about Claire Powell and Nathan Gill. I also find it interesting that Claire Powell is bilingual. He speaks both Welsh and English. And when he's being interviewed in the Welsh language, he's saying some really alarming things. Like, are you going to privatise the NHS? Oh, he's not very sure. In fact, it seems none of your spokespeople that are actually Welsh are very sure what you're offering. Unlike the English journalists, the Welsh journalists are really asking questions and putting Reform candidates under scrutiny. Here's another one of your spokespeople down in Wales telling the reporter, Catherine Half-Jones, that what you were actually offering was change. When pushed to ask what change meant, they said it was a fresh look. When pushed further, your spokesperson said that you didn't really have any policies for Wales right now, but you want everybody to vote for Claire Powell in Caerphilly. And when she continued to push, he eventually said, why don't you just ask the people what they're voting for? And then reverted to the Reform talking points, immigration, there's a lot of waste, etc., etc. But like in England, when pushed to find out how much waste he thought there was, didn't really know. Anyway, I know you said it was just one bad apple, the Nathan Gill thing, except that this has just shown up online. David Coburn, another one of yours, signing a piece of paper saying that you should keep the Russian propaganda channel going in Ukraine. Look, he's right in the middle of it all. I mean, I'm sure it's a coincidence, so you couldn't have two bad apples or even an orchard, could you? Anyway, speaking of bad, I did not realise that Layla Cunningham was going to be your mayoral candidate in London, which I find extraordinary, having watched her appalling interview on Newsnight when that's all she could say was immigration, with that thing that you guys love to say of, I just want to protect women and children. Speaking of protecting women and children, do you want to come back to us about your views on abortion and what you're planning to do? I ask because you've just put James Orr on one of your advisory boards. That'll be the James Orr who's the chairperson of the Edmund Burke Foundation. The Edmund Burke Foundation that does the NatCon thing. The James Orr who opposes abortion. Full stop. No exceptions. I mean, you really do seem to see women as problematic. Just objects to you that you happen to have got pregnant over the years. Saying that, I don't think you've got your current partner pregnant, have you? Although she is now seeming to be a problem to you. It turns out that thing I'd mentioned ages ago in a video when she had allegedly funneled some funds from the EU Parliament towards UKIP, well, that problem didn't go away. Apparently, somebody in Brussels secretly passed on the folder of the offences, alleged offences, to law enforcement. And the judgment is coming out in the next few weeks, which gives us so much to look forward to because Nathan Gill gets sentenced in the next few weeks too, which means all reporting restrictions will be lifted. Bit of a nail biter for the people down in Caerphilly, isn't it? Anyway, as you were.